Okay, I'm going to do the last example here. Again, we have 4 different premises like the last one. First step, putting it into standard form. Identify the major term, which is the predicate of the conclusion, so E. So we're pulling out the premise with E in it to start us off. That one is all E are F. Let's cross that one out. So we move to the next term in there, which is F. There should be one premise with F in it. All F are S. All F are S. We've used up the F, so we move on to the next term, which is S. No S are M. I'm going to leave a little space there for a subconclusion. Is that right? No S or M. And then we've used up the S. We look for the M. That's in some M or C. Some M or C. So we've used up all the premises. We carry down the conclusion, which is some C are not E. Carry this down a little bit. Some C are not E. So we're done with the original setup now. We're looking at standard form. So let's switch to the red. We're going to do 3-circle Venn diagram for the first 2 premises here. So that's Venn diagram 1. Middle term is F is used twice. That goes in the middle at the bottom. E and S are the other 2 terms. All right, so we've got all E are F. We shade out the crescent in the top left. All F are S. We shade out the crescent in the bottom right, or the bottom left. And then we're looking for a subconclusion out of the top 2 boxes. So again, there's 3 spaces that we can look for shading. Either the crescent on the left, the football in the middle, or the crescent on the right. And indeed one of those is completely shaded out, which is the crescent on the left. So the conclusion that we draw from that is that all E are S. Okay, so we're going to take that subconclusion and make a Venn diagram with the next premise. So S are M. S is used twice, so that's going to be the middle term down here. E and M. Fill those in up at the top. So first up we have all E are S. So we shade out the crescent at the top left. All E are S. No S are M. Shade out the football between S and M. Look at the top two circles. And one of those 3 spaces is shaded out, and that's the football in the middle. So there's no crossover between E and M. That's no E or M. And then we're going to do a final 3rd Venn diagram to see if our conclusion matches the information that we're given. M is used twice, that's going to be our middle term. And then E and C, the 2 terms, no E or M. Shade out the football between E and M. Some M are C. We're left with only one shape to leave it in, that little diamond there. And then when we look at the conclusion, see if The third Venn diagram is giving us the information that it's asking for in the conclusion. So some C are not E. Again, we're looking at, let's focus in on these top two boxes. Some C are not E. That would be, we're looking for an X in this crescent over here. And indeed we have one. No friends straddling X. We don't have to worry about ambiguity. It doesn't matter if it's up here, down here. There's an X somewhere in that crescent. So that last Venn diagram is giving us the information that we're asking for in the conclusion. In that case, it's valid.